Look around you. The world is drowning in abundance, and yet the souls of men are dying of starvation. Millions scroll, millions consume, millions chase shadows of success. But almost no one becomes, almost no one is. They live busy, they die empty. You feel it. You've always felt it. That hollow ache behind the noise, that silent hunger that no achievement seems to satisfy. You are not born for this. Carl Jung said, "The privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are." But most will never claim that privilege. They will live entire lives inside cages they built to please a world that doesn't even know their name. You were born with a summons inside you. Not a career, not a checklist, a destiny, a whisper etched into your bones, a vision sleeping inside your blood. The call to become something so real, so complete, that no lie, no title, no external approval could define you. But the modern man fears this call. He trades it for comfort, for applause, for the small, soft death of fitting in. He buries the fire under status updates and paychecks. He silences the summons with distractions, substances, empty victories. He thinks he has escaped. But the call does not die. It sharpens. It hardens. It becomes the gnawing emptiness he cannot outrun. Carl Jung said, "The world will ask you who you are, and if you don't know, the world will tell you. If you do not become who you were meant to be, the world will mold you into a pawn. They will tell you what to want, what to chase, who to be, and you will spend your one life serving their illusions. But there is another path, a harder path, a lonelier path, a path that demands everything and gives you everything in return. The path of individuation, the descent into yourself, the confrontation with your darkness, the forging of your true identity in the fires of chaos, the becoming. But beware, this path begins with terror, because before you can rise, you must descend into your own shadow. The shadow is not evil, it is the raw, unrefined power you have been taught to fear. Your rage, your ambition, your lust, your hunger for greatness, the parts of you the world demanded you suppress, the parts of you they shamed, ridiculed, labeled toxic. You buried them, you denied them, but you did not destroy them. What you repress does not die. It festers, it strengthens, it waits, until one day it rules you from the darkness. Addiction, self-sabotage, chronic weakness, numbness, depression. These are the signs of a man conquered by his own unclaimed soul. To reclaim your destiny, you must descend willingly. You must face the monsters you have created. You must stop pretending you are pure and start becoming whole. You must enter the abyss and drag your shadow into the light. You were not born to be pure. You were born to be sovereign. You do not destroy your darkness. You integrate it. You forge it into discipline, into clarity, into strength, so fierce the world itself bends around it. This is not self-improvement. This is self-revelation. Not adding layers, stripping them away, not climbing a ladder, descending into the furnace to retrieve the sword you were born to wield. Imagine this. A man spends his life pretending. He smiles, he complies, he achieves, and at the end, he realizes he never lived. He was a ghost in his own story. Now imagine another man. He faces his fears. He owns his flaws. He carves his path. Even when the world mocks him, he suffers. He bleeds. But he lives. he dies knowing he forged his soul into something eternal. Which one are you becoming? The world will tempt you. It will offer false purposes dressed in gold, fame, status, applause. But if you build your life to impress the herd, you will be owned by the herd. You will be praised while you rot inside. Nietzsche said, "He who has a why to live can bear almost anyhow." If your why is yours, no force on earth can break you. If your why is borrowed, no amount of success will save you. Purpose is not found. Purpose is uncovered. Like a warrior pulling a sword from a battlefield grave, your path is not out there. It's buried beneath your cowardice, your lies, your fears. You must cut to reach it. You will suffer. Good. The fire tempers the sword. The storms carve the mountain. Pain is not your enemy. Pain is the sculptor of the God within you. When you answer the call, truly answer it, something ancient stirs inside you. You stop asking for permission. You stop explaining yourself. You move with inevitability. You cease to exist for the opinions of the dead. You begin to build, to shape, to reign. But hear this. The enemy does not die when you awaken. It becomes more cunning. Comfort, distraction, softness. They will call to you daily. They will whisper, "Rest, relax, you've earned it." And that is the voice of death. You must remain vigilant, relentless, uncompromising. Marcus Aurelius said, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." Guard your mind like a sacred citadel. Feed your will with discipline, sacrifice, remembrance. You are either forging yourself or you are forgetting yourself. There is no third path. The journey of becoming is not a straight line. It is a spiral. You will fall. You will doubt. You will fail. And each time you must ask, will I rise deeper? Will I return stronger? Or will I surrender and become another ghost in the machine? Most men spend their lives avoiding this question, and they die as reflections, not beings, but you. If you dare, you will forge a soul that not even death can erase. You were not born to be a spectator. You were born to become thunder, to carve a name into existence itself, to forge a life so undeniable that no lie could touch it. You were not born to kneel. You were born to build, to conquer, to reign. The call has already been sent. The only question left is, will you answer it? Stay vigilant. Stay relentless. The next summons is already gathering strength. Every video here is not entertainment. It is armor. It is fire. It is a step on your ascent. Each one will sharpen you further. Each one will forge you deeper. Awaken the God within.